Because if you see, he has a lot of, golden trevally following him, little juveniles. So if you see them, he will not be far by because they usually follow him. Well, they follow him for a source of protection and because he's also a messy eater, so they get his leftovers too. Oh, is that Rosie?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah. So Rosie's also our newest addition. She's our Queensland grouper. She's only been in here for about a week.
Yeah, not very long.
Yeah.
She's super beautiful and apparently she's gonna grow the same size as a fridge.
Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, here we
gonna be a big
go. So it's our
girl.
shovel-nosed ray. Sometimes gets mistaken for a shark, but is indeed a ray. You can tell the difference between sharks and rays is the location of their gills. So rays will have gills on the underside of their body, and sharks will have gills on either side of their body behind their eyes. Oh, it's our beautiful eagle ray. Some cobia fish, also known as white kingfish.
It's so blue on your phone screen.
It looks pretty, doesn't it?
It's really pretty. I'm like, why does it look like that's my eyes?
Green for us.
Yeah.
So one of our banner fish there, the black and white stripy fish.
Oh,
Eagle rays are lovely. Oh, and that's our cow nose ray next to her. So they have like two really cute lobes on the snout and it just gives them like a snout that looks like a cow's. It's really cute.
So who reckons they go for a swim?
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for a swim
Well, we have a
here?
certified shark lover here, so you would probably be okay.
Really?
With or without the cage.
Oh, probably weird.
With, yeah.
Do you have a favourite species?
I don't know what it's called, but I think its nickname is Cookie Cutter.
Oh!
The cookie cutter shark. That's really cool. That's really unique.
Did you know we actually have a rescued seal here at the moment that was bitten by a cookie cutter shark?
Oh wow.
That's
His name's Skip. And
Not cool
yeah, it
for
had
Skip,
like a cookie cutter mark on the side.
really painful.
But yeah, they're so fascinating. It's so crazy to me that to think there's a shark going around. Like, I'm just gonna take a bite. Just
Yeah.
bite.
Is that golden trevally? Cookie cutter shark. Yeah, I've never had someone say that. That's really good. Usually you get like the standard great white.
Oh
Or,
yeah.
but yeah.
I'm sure
Forgot
some
about the cookie cutter shark. They're cool.
I'm sure some people have been like Megalodon.
Oh, do you know what? We had a kid on here before his favorite shark was the megalodon.
I like the Greenland shark just because they're bizarre.
The
Have you heard of
really
them?
old one.
Yeah, the really
Oh.
old ones. They're so crazy. They can live to like 400 to 500 years. Most of them are blind because they've got a parasite that's like specific to that one species that latches onto their eyes and eventually just renders them sightless. So they can't actually see what they're doing. They live like 2 kilometers below the water surface and they swim around just in the freezing
Oh, 2
cold with a really, yeah, they can get down to 2 k's.
Ooh, it's one of our largest rays here at Shark Bay. That's our blotched fantail ray at 2 meters with diameter. It's a lot of jewfish. Is there a current? Is that why they all kind of hover there? I think one of the girls was mentioning that earlier that there's like a
So where they hover, like right in front of the window there's an outlet. So a lot of the animals like to sit like in the water stream because the outlet like pumps water out. So they just sit there,
okay.
and then it just like goes over their gills.
So
So
then-
I don't know, it's probably like another lazy thing. But the rays also like it for a massage sometimes.
okay.
Like they'll swim up the sides of the pools where the outlets are, and they'll just have a little bit of a massage on their tummies. Very cute.
This one diesel. Watch fantail ray. Have you guys been downstairs in the? Oh, there's Diesel.
Oh
There
wow.
he is. Oh, that was
Oh.
perfect. Well done.
Yeah, I trained him to do that.
Nailed it.
We had a couple bluefin trevallies with him.
Yeah, usually it's the golden ones. Oh, the
That was
trevally love
impressive.
diesel.
Is it dorsal or pectoral? The one that goes out of the water. For
the
sharks.
dorsal. So the pectorals, you've got to think of like
Pecs.
where your pecs,
Yeah.
which is what we'd probably say their arms.
So the divers usually spend a lot of time in here looking after the pools.
Mm.
So you could actually be really safe if you did end up going for a swim in here. They usually go in here like 4 days a week, and they go in like 2-hour sessions. So they'll be in here for like 2 hours cleaning, doing health checks on all the animals as well, and they've got to like wipe down the windows all the time as well because it builds up with algae pretty quickly. Got to make sure it's nice and pretty for the guests. And yeah, there's never been any issues with the sharks and the divers, and we've had all sorts over the years as well. We've had tigers, bulls, 3 of Diesel's girlfriends that were bigger than him, so bronze whalers, yeah, lots of different shark species, and there's never been any interactions with the sharks and divers, but we have got a triggerfish that's like this big, and he's the only thing in here that bites the divers aside from the big guy.
Like
Big
the
guy as well.
chihuahuas.
Big guys are sea turtle.
Ooh.
Yeah, they are. They're feisty little chihuahuas. They're very territorial, so they actually like make a house that's in the rockwork. And it's funny because they'll actually groom their house too. They'll like pick up all the algae and the fish scraps, and they'll tidy their house. And then if anyone comes near it, they're like, "Get out!"
That's cool.
It's really funny.
Is that Rosie again?
That's
is that the Malabar cod?
yeah, that's the Malabar gopher down there. That's just
So-
chilling.
There's multiple types of gropers.
Yeah, so there's lots of different species. So many so that we have our own issues IDing them sometimes. And everything has multiple common names as well. So you might call something one thing and then someone else calls it something else, and it gets very confusing. But yeah, there's definitely lots of different species of gropers. We've got an orange spotted groper in here, the Malabar groper, and also the Queensland groper. The Queensland gropers get the biggest
Okay.
by far. They get massive. Have any of you been to Sea Life in Mooloolaba? Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one there?
Yeah.
It's huge.
They sit there and they don't move. They just sit
Yeah.
there all day.
Rosie's pretty active, I would say.
Yeah,
She
she's
swims
very.
around
I think
the
she's
pool
very
quite a bit.
curious of her surroundings too, because she's only been in here for about a week or two. But she was.
Yeah.
Luckily, Brooke was filming on her phone like this, or she was holding it just above the glass, and Rosie just came up just to like
Oh.
see, what was going on, and she's been sticking quite close to like the glass to like check out who's down there, and she's
Yeah.
very curious.
She's definitely said hi to the boat with me before. Came right up and I'm like, oh, you guys are so lucky. She's beautiful. We're all a bit obsessed at the moment.
Yeah.
Here's our giant shovel nose rays. Chelsea's got a feeding plate that you can have a look at there as well if you
Oh
like.
yeah, so this is sometimes if you look very closely you might be able to see some shark teeth, or our rays have what we call a cartilage crushing plate. So if you want to pass that around, that's from one of our eagle rays one of the divers found.
There'd be so many down there.
Oh, it's your Tara that we work with. Works in education with us as well as the dive team, and she has a whole container of just teeth and like barbs. There's this barb as well, which would probably be from our blotched fantail ray. Just be careful, it can be quite sharp. Which is our largest ray here at Shark Bay. It's about 2 meters in diameter.
You know, you can find goldfish teeth at the bottom of your goldfish tanks.
Goldfish teeth.
Yeah, just like how you can find these.
No way.
I did not know that. I follow there's a guy, he's called like Luke. I don't know, it might be like Luke's Goldfishes or something, but he like breeds them, is obsessed with them, has like every type of goldfish and information. But oh, that would be so cool. Goldfish teeth.
Yeah, they're tiny, tiny. Because the goldfish have their teeth in their throat.
Ah,
Yeah.
interesting.
So you won't be able to see it when your goldfish is eating, but
Yeah.
they do. You will find teeth eventually.
Interesting as that. Thank you.
I noticed in the ray padding area that some rays are like sandpapery, some are really slimy, and the others have like a spiky texture.
Ah, true. Well, the slimy feeling is what is also known as the mucous membrane. So that kind of acts like a sunscreen for protection from the sun and also from parasites as well.
Just swim on this back that way.
And then you would have seen some of our shovel nose rays. They have what we call dermal denticles, which is like a shark. So they'll feel like sandpaper.
Yeah, they've kind of all got like varying levels of mucus.
Sorry, I'll read it back to you.
So like they've all got like a layer of mucus, but for the shovelies they've just got like a thinner layer, so you can really feel like the dermal tentacles. And they feel really similar to